And we welcome you to the first inaugural Rink Rat Games. I'm Nik Roche, joined by my broadcast partner, Wyatt Draves. And Wyatt, we seem to have a hell of a game set up for us here.
As we see the player introductions begin to roll across the screen, just wanted to give a shout out to everyone who has worked so hard behind the scenes and each and every one of these players to make this inaugural Winter Classic happen. There's so much that goes into constructing a game like this. We're sure to have a great game in store. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, for sure, Wyatt. I mean, I'm truly honored to be able to call the game ahead. A lot of hard work and dedication went into this, and I think the game is just going to show what happens when hardworking, dedicated individuals put their minds to things.
I couldn't agree more. My personal favorite player, number 91 for the Snowmen, Cody Soda. And as you see there on the very last slide, a whole frame to himself is our captain of the Snowman, Chris Maher. The Phoenix and Snowmen enter the rink here today. I do want to point out that Maher Media secured a fog machine for the player introductions, and I have to say, that's pretty cool. That's how I like my player intros. I don't know about you, Nick.
Opening face-off of the inaugural Rink Rat Games between the Snowmen and the Phoenix. Here we see the Phoenix have won the opening draw.
To the corners. Ball, excuse me. That'll be an issue the rest of the broadcast, mind you, so please be patient with us.
But we're trying our best here, boys. This is the first ball hockey game. This Paul Jackson with a shot out front is blocked off by Jake Meduno. Another shot goes wide into the corner. Jackson in there, wrestling for that puck.
Peculiar choice for Jake Meduno there before. Looked like he was trying to go down into the butterfly, but instead he was just on his knees.
Jackson, one-timer glove save, Meduno.
The yellow helmet on Julian Sarny is absolutely foul. I'm sorry to intrude there, but go on.
Certainly an interesting choice using a yellow helmet, as we have a goal here now from the Snowmen. They take the early 1-0 lead.
Not quite sure who put that one home, but we get a replay anyways, so.
It appears it was Dalton Foster
from Philly, a video content creator, gets the scoring opened up right away. Serves him right being a model.
Paul Jackson looking for a play, passes the puck. Save made by Meduno. Certainly a hard one there, as the Snowmen have yet to let up on pressure. Jackson now out front. Looks for the bank play. Gets after it, grabs his own rebound, sends it out front. Meduno will cover up. Snowman Stratton now. Back out to Jackson. Jackson dealing with pressure. Jackson shakes off the check, sends the puck floating in. Maher was looking for the tip, didn't get it, and now we have a breakaway. As the Phoenix look to strike here now, they're stripped again. Sarny is stripped of the puck, sends it back in. Ball. And we have a goal as the Phoenix have tied things up. Bobby couldn't make that save, and we have a tie game here now.
That's
the Phoenix.
A turn of events there. I mean, the Phoenix were really hemmed in there, and then they get the play in their offensive zone, kind of in transition, and capitalize on it. And just like that, we have a 1-1 game, Nick. Great play on the boards there by Leon Boudreau.
Phoenix win the faceoff. They come barreling in. Back into the corner it goes. Phoenix now walking the line. Pass out. Shot in by Bryce K. Another shot by Bryce K.
They score.
And we have a goal. I thought Bobby had saved that, but Bryce K with the goal. That's 2-1 Phoenix.
I will have to say, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, Nick, but it seems like Bobby's having a little bit of a hard time with rebound control with this ball. I'm sure he's used to a puck, maybe a little bit more firm of pads. We'll allow for that ball.
Stratton are out there.
No trouble the other way here.
Trouble back the other way. Maher, good job to break up that play, but once again, the Phoenix send it in deep, and they look to get set up. We're certainly working on that, folks. Bear with us as the Snowmen now come barreling up. That's Stratton stripping the Phoenix of the puck. Stratton now looking to get in, and a save made. Bryce K once again back behind his own net to collect it. Sends the ball out.
I'd like to see Bryce a little bit more patient there, stick with it behind the net and take some time, as there's a goal there by the Snowmen to tie it up.
Once again, we have a tie game. Snowmen tie this thing at 2. As it was that line that was causing some chaos earlier. As Torrillo was out there, and once again, we find ourselves with Dalton Foster out there.
He's certainly
looking to
shaping up to be player of the game thus far.
Not many very collective passes. That shot sails high on Bobby. He makes the save, and that top line with the Snowmen come barreling back in. As Stratton, Maher, and Jackson are out there. Stratton, the shot, and the goal.
Wow. You see, Nick, that's the difference between D1 ice hockey and D3 ice hockey. Connor Stratton, a D1 player from Westchester. Julian Sarny, the D3 player. One's wearing a purple helmet and one's wearing a yellow helmet, so that's how we will distinguish them going forward. You know, Nick, we're learning very early on here who has been in the gym doing
and
cardio.
We have a goal. This game, once again, is tied as the Phoenix have knotted things up once again, this time at 3. The goal coming from
Tyler Wagner.
The Phoenix was scored by Tyler Wagner. He's a player that's certainly had his legs about him today.
Great pass.
As that beautiful backhand pass send his team back up again. Bobby now makes the save. Shades of Ivan Fedotov there, the sprawling glove save. And the puck goes wide. The Phoenix certainly trying to pour it on here now, giving themselves a 1-goal lead again. Paul Jackson, Chris Maher, along with Connor Stratton and Julian Sarny from Westchester University. Jackson now, backhand pass up. He's got Maher. Maher, backhand pass out. Sarny, the shot save made by Meduno. Or was the save made? It wasn't. We have a goal. That's Julian Sarny is scored.
That is a great play by Chris Maher there. That is a lovely pass off the backhand.
Backhand pass out.
Finds his guy in front, and our guy, Lemonhead, yellow bucket, Julian Sarny. It's a great goal.
You're trying to maintain a lead as Bobby makes a save there off of Torrillo. Torrillo now, once again, from the blue line. Another shot sent in on Bobby. He makes the save as the Phoenix are trying to give themselves another tying goal here. Chris Maher now. Shot in on goal is saved by Meduno. And once again, the Snowmen looking to get themselves a 2-goal lead, but Meduno says no.
That's such a smart shot by Maher there. With traffic in front, just shoot a wrister from the point. Get something going in front.
We have the replay here. Maher with that shot through traffic, saved by Meduno. And we have Jackson out front, had it on his backhand in play, but he's stripped. And back up go the Phoenix on a break or on a 3-on-1 if they hurry. But there we see
great play by
the
Sarny
Phoenix
there.
out.
Sarny has really had a great period. I was worried in the beginning there. I guess we just have a bunch of divas running around with no buckets and warm-ups. That's fine.
A shot from the blue line from Soda sails in. That save was made by Meduno. They looked to get some pressure going from behind the net. Neutral zone, and there's the veteran captain of the Phoenix, James Torrillo, looking to do this. And in the shot and the save made, dancing in around the defense for the Snowmen. Dalton Foster gets it going.
Secures the hat trick. There we go. Goal. Dalton Foster and the Snowman extend the lead to 2. He's undoubtedly player of the game thus far, wouldn't you agree, Nick?
You can certainly bet he's happy about that one, as that's also one that Meduno, I would imagine, would like to have back, as he was just slightly out of position there.
Bobby makes a save.
We have certainly worked for Lottie as we have a breakaway here now. The shot and the save made by Meduno. The clap bomb 1-2 from the blue line certainly worked for Scott Lawton against the Detroit Red Wings in his impressive 4-goal game as Chris Maher scores. And he's pumped up, and the Snowmen now lead this thing by 3. It is 6-3 Snowmen. The captain getting on the board.
Yeah, that's just great. Great hockey IQ, great positioning there by Maher to be out in front in the slot, wait for the pass.
What a seller.
Numbers the other way.
Getting the Snowman up the ice as he goes back up. He's got it on the forehand. Shot and the save made by Meduno.
Back and
goes
forth.
The Snowman, or the Phoenix now, as the ice is certainly opening up. And what a goal, Bryce K. against the Phoenix within 2. It is 6-4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have a game.
Put it on a plate there. That is a perfectly executed 2-on-1 wait, just enough for the goalie to commit to the shooter, pass it on over to your guy on the other side of the net, and finish with the 1T. That's textbook, Nick, and the Phoenix are rewarded.
Slams home. Seem to mount themselves a Flyers-style third period comeback. There we see the score, 6-4 Snowmen. Wyatt, it's certainly been an entertaining game thus far. What do you think?
Yeah, I would have to agree, and I feel like we'd almost be being robbed of an experience if this one didn't go to overtime or even a shootout, really. Both teams have played very well. It's been even closer of a game than the score indicates thus far, and
as they once again control the puck. Shot is sent in.
Slap shot from
and a goal from the blue line.
You know,
we didn't see the goal up here, but it's certainly a one-goal game now as the Phoenix's top line gets them within 1. And that's certainly what you want your top line players to do, as that was Jake Miller, number 14 in red, who wires behind the blue line. Bobby wasn't expecting it, possibly wasn't expecting it, and we have a one-goal game.
Yeah, Nick, we'll never know how that beat Bobby.
Not a clean break, sorry. Maher now, stick handles from the blue line, gets it in deep to Dalton Foster. Foster now, dangling his way, starting a shot. There's still very much a chance it's Jake Miller now. He's in, and Torrillo slams home the rebound. James Torrillo on cue. It's a tie game. We are tied at 6.
Yeah, and that play all stems from Jake Miller. Great play along the boards there to get the puck away from Chris Maher. Able to get it into the zone pretty much unscathed. Really just runs by 2 Snowmen defenders. And beautiful pass there. I think that might have been
beautiful cross-scene pass.
Behind Bobby's back.
Offensive zone draw for the Phoenix. Torrillo now wins that back. Shot from the blue line. Bobby makes the save to stop that one. That was Boudreaux.
Smart decision there by Bobby. He's done that.
Smart decision. He had traffic in front.
Just cover that puck up, get a stop.
Our entertainment isn't the ones most people are going to be concerned about here. As a shot from the dot, a wicked wrister passes by Bobby, and the Phoenix now, after being down 6-3, now lead this thing 7-6 as Bryce K sends his team up by 1. Patrick Laine-esque shot from the face-off circle there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful play, and looked good in this third period, and that's exactly what you want to see out of your captains is hard work in the final frame and fight for your team. As Bobby sprawls out,
and the Phoenix,
and another goal
once again. They are up by 2 after being down by 3. They made it all the way back and now lead this thing 8-6.
That's a tough.
That top line again of the Phoenix going to work. It's a tough one for Bobby to give up. Looked like he had it.
That's just so unfortunate when that ball bounces off your pads and it just keeps going back to the opposing team.
Just like Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher is once again Bryce Hay in all alone.
What a save.
Save made by Bobby. What a save there. The backhand.
Wow.
Bobby once again comes up huge, keeping this a 2-goal game, hopefully being able to keep his team in this.
Yeah, when we look back, that might be a difference maker in the game should the Snowmen come back and score a few goals here. That just shows, wow, how much that ball moves. It's so hard to corral if you're a netminder.
Just like we were saying earlier, Wyatt, timely saves at timely moments from your goaltenders. That's what wins games. Stratton now gets it out to Teruzzo. Teruzzo back for Stratton. Pass off the shot, and they score.
What a play. What
the Snowmen had made this a 1-goal game. What a play there.
Number 11, Dalton Foster.
Who else? Then Dalton Foster gets himself back on the board. Is that his third or his fourth goal of this game, Wyatt? I think it's his fourth.
Yeah, and that's great vision there. as the Snowmen call it.
The Snowmen now are calling a timeout, looking to get this game tied, send it to overtime possibly, as we see Maher trying to drop a play now. I believe they're going to pull Bobby 5-on-4 here.
Great choice.
Certainly what it looks like.
Looks like
We see their
both of those
venerable
Westchester boys out there. Sarney and Stratton. Jackson will stay out there. We'll see who comes in as the extra attacker here. But
that ball didn't make it as Jackson wires one in. Stratton now passes the puck. Jackson and Maher in front.
Set up.
Sarney now.
Hemmed in.
Maher gets it. The Phoenix are hemmed in. The Snowmen have certainly been pouring it on here, looking to get the tying goal. This Maher now from the corner gets it back out to Stratton. Stratton walks the blue line, fires in, and scores. Connor Stratton from the blue line scores to tie this up.
You know, I was just about to mention to you, Nick, there's a lot of bodies in front there, a lot of traffic in front, and I was hoping somebody would make a play, and it turns out to be Stratton sending that one in deep on net. Tough play for the goaltender to make. Boy, it doesn't even look like Meduno saw that one. Might have had a deflection in front, but nonetheless, this game is tied at 8 with 1:03 remaining in the third period.
Cerny now sends his line barreling up the ice. Foster now, he's checked off the ball.
Down, Nick. Can't be playing this.
There comes Bryce K. Bryce K now looks to get it out. Torrillo, backhander. That doesn't get very far as the Snowmen come barreling back up as Torrillo was checked off the ball. And 45 minutes wasn't enough to settle it. We got ourselves overtime here now. And the Snowmen look to get this ended really quick. At that top line, once again, Stratton, Jackson, Maher, and Sarnier looking to get this thing over with as quickly as possible.
Let me tell you, I would hate to have to chase after a little orange ball like that.
I would as well, as that top line for the Phoenix now. They use the draw, and it's Foster in all alone. Foster the shot, and he scores. Dalton Foster, once again, his 5th goal of the game, seals it for the Snowmen as they win the inaugural Rink Rat Games 9-8 after blowing a 6-3 lead. All's well that ends well.
Yeah, and who else would it be, Nick? It's Dalton Foster that secures the game winner. He's got 5 goals on the day. Has been a force to be reckoned with in the offensive zone for the Snowmen. Undoubtedly, player of the game.
As we see the post-game handshakes from the team. What an effort from both sides, especially the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's got to be heartbreaking if you're the Phoenix. You score 4 unanswered goals and climb back into this one, and ultimately you come up short